I remember the soft echo of church hymns as a child. Monica Pauline, Nikki Gil-Albert's mom in the choir, her dad at the piano, and little Nikki, just 4 years old, singing for commercials and doing voiceovers. That warm beginning wasn't just a childhood memory. It became her quiet foundation, a seed of faith growing beside budding dreams. She grew up under the watchful love of her family, Filipino with Spanish and German roots, in a home where music and faith were intertwined. From early on, she wasn't just aspiring to be a star. Nikki Gil was a valedictorian graduate from Shekinah Christian Training Center in 2005, and later an Ateneo de Manila University graduate, majoring in English literature in 2009. Those milestones mattered, but somewhere in all the applause and achievement, there were whispers of longing, silent questions about purpose. When Nikki Gil stepped into the spotlight, singing, acting, hosting, becoming a MYX VJ, a fixture on ABS-CBN's ASAP, taking on lead roles in shows like Pieta, Nagsimula sa Puso, and Mundo Man ay Magunaw, her talents were undeniable. Yet behind the bright lights and applause, there were moments of inner quiet, an ache for meaning, a gap only filled by something deeper. Then came that hard season. Her long-term relationship with a fellow star ended amid heartbreak when trust was broken. In those quiet, darkest moments, you wonder how someone so full of light wrestled with hurt, questions, even regret. Like when Nikki shared that she might have said yes to offers of marriage that weren't rooted in sincerity. Had she not held on to her belief in waiting for something true? It speaks of silent suffering, of longing for real love, for authenticity. But this is where the narrative began to shift. Not with fireworks, not with a dramatic scene on stage, but perhaps in a simple, late-night conversation with God, in a tearful prayer that said, "God, is this all there is?" That moment of turning, of quiet surrender, became the hinge of everything. From that place, faith in Jesus didn't just become a label, it became a lifeline. Nikki Gil married BJ Albert in November 2015, stepping off the showbiz treadmill to build a home, a family, grounded in something real and sacred. In 2017, they were blessed with their first child, a son. Life breathed new meaning, new purpose. Her beautiful transformation wasn't in a staged performance, it was in those sacred choices, choosing faith over fame, family over spotlight, surrender over control. It wasn't a flashy declaration. It was Nikki's quiet heart saying, "I'm letting you lead now." That's the power of a born-again moment. Not perfection, but a humble, honest embrace of grace. And though Monica Pauline, Nikki Gil-Albert, has stepped back from cameras and stages, that same light remains. This time reflected in lullabies, in bedtime prayers, in the warmth of a home held together by faith rather than fame. You listen to that journey and you feel the invitation. And maybe, just maybe, you hear your own story in it. A season of achievement, a quiet ache, a moment of brokenness, an invitation to return, to renew, to trust again. If you're somewhere in that between, maybe you've achieved a lot but feel empty inside. Maybe you've loved and lost and wonder if grace waits for you too. You don't need anyone else's approval. You need one who knows you deeply, who sees your struggle, your longing, and meets you there. Take a breath. Let that sink in. If you can, talk to God. Even in just a whisper, "Here I am. I don't have all the words. I just want to come back." And if today's that moment, for you or someone you love, why not share this story? Let it be a gentle nudge, a mirror that says, "You are not alone." Maybe today you take just one step toward Him, toward healing. Let's close with a simple prayer. Jesus, I open my heart. I'm tired of doing it alone. I want to trust you again. Just that. No fanfare. Just honesty. You're seen. You're loved. And there's always room to come home.